Man. I just destroyed his will to live. He has a weird thing where sometimes you can do... Okay, Raza, if you're playing Azwel... Hold on. First of all, let me ask you this precursor question. Are you approaching Azwel with the intention to really learn how to play him? Because if so, I have some information for you. But it's only gonna really help in the long run if you're like really dedicated to this character. So, I don't know. I'll just get into it. I'll show you what I know. So there's a reason why you can do it sometimes and sometimes you can't. And for me to explain how, this is gonna be really fucking complicated, Raza. So hold on to your ass. So, alright, you know this shit where he has the stances. There's a lot more to this than meets the eye. So I want you to pay attention to one thing, the circles that appear when he changes stances. When he changes stances, he's in that stance constantly. The way you have to think about it is this is a weapon draw. It's like he's pulling the weapon out. So with this, you're in spear mode. This, you're in axe mode. This, you're in sword mode. And what that does is when you use a move that corresponds to the mode that you're in, you get some frame advantage. So like, let's go in axe mode for a second. This is his AA, right? Like when he doesn't have the sword drawn, this is the AA. Kind of slow. This is what it feels like when he has it drawn. You get a few frames of advantage. But wait, there's more. So this is not the only way to go into the stances. Notice how like the circles again. When you use a weapon that you weren't just using on the last move, you see that circle. So you see the circle there? Wait, hold on. So when you're constantly switching back and forth to weapons, you see the circles. That's him unsheathing the weapon, basically. So you're losing a few frames when you transition from weapon to weapon. Anytime you do a move with any weapon, you're in that mode. And there's a fourth mode, which is, they call it Almighty mode. That's after you've done either this or this. And that means you have all weapons out. So no matter what weapon you have out, the next one you're going to get the fast frame. So that's the baseline. That's like the weapon system that you have to understand. Like, it's not just that he's switching modes in between the combo. It's that, you know, he's pulling out the axe or he's pulling out the swords. And then he gets certain things off of it. Here's the next layer. There are two inputs that are dependent on whatever weapon that you have out. And that's AB and BK. AB is always going to be this throw thing. So if I'm in this, he's going to throw the spear. If I'm in this, he's going to throw the axe. If I'm this, he's going to throw the swords. And if I'm in Almighty mode, he's going to throw fucking everything. And you're going to get all the benefits out of it. You're going to get a GI on the front of it, and you're going to get a guard crush off of the back of it, and you're going to get all that range. So that's the first input. The muscle buster is a function of BK. So that's a sword. The muscle buster is the axe. So now I have the axe out, BK. But now I go up, I hit BK again. See? He's not doing anything. Because once you do that mode, you sheath the weapon again. So essentially, pressing AB or BK, it spends your unsheathed weapon, and then you have to pull a new weapon out in order to get your fast frames and in order to get these inputs to be what you want them to be. Because that would have been the muscle buster if I had the axe out. So it's a really weird, like, convoluted system, but it's really, really interesting because there's a lot of it's like super stances, man. It's the way I look at it, it's like a mix between Nightmare's stances and Taki's stances. It's like Nightmare's like back stances and whatnot, but since you can use it in the middle of combos to like kind of do shit like this makes it feel a lot like Possession to me. At least this is how I used to use EXC in Soulcalibur 2. make them look for the gap, and then you hit them with like something like this, or not that, or not that. Hold on, like that. Yeah, he's a whole fucking can of worms, man. A good thing that I find to help remember about sheathing weapons is that, like, so your attacks are like, they're weapon coded based on what column of the input of the stick. Oh man, how am I gonna lay this one out? Okay. So I'm gonna put something in chat just so that we can see. You already know the inputs, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, but I'm just gonna do this real quick. Alright. So like 1, 2, 3 is the top row, that's like up, back, up towards 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 4, and 7 inputs, let me reset. 1, 4, and 7 inputs will always be the lance. Whether they're horizontal, whether they're vertical, they're always the lance. When you're running, it's the lance. The 2, 5, 8 inputs are always going to be the swords. That's going to put you in sword mode. And the 3, 6, 9 inputs are always going to be the axe. And it works that way with the stance too, because like with the stance you hit forward to go into axe mode, you hit back to go into lance mode, and you hit neutral to go into sword mode. So it kind of like, you can almost think about him like a pseudo Smash Brothers character in that respect, in that he's got a lance mode for every direction. He's got a lance mode for running diagonal and for just pressing diagonal. That and by the way, he's got like ridiculous lows. This character has completely absurd lows. Like that, the Muscle Buster, look at this. Muscle Buster is a low. Once you're in axe mode, you can sit here. This is me getting the Muscle Buster. Oh no, wait, hold on. If he was guarding mid or guarding high, I would have just hit him. I would have just hit him with that fucking low attack. It's a low, and it mixes up really easily too. You know what, Razzo? While I'm here, I'm gonna show you a couple more interesting moves that I noticed with this character, just to like get you up to speed. To give you some data that I got. So this thing, right? This has an auto GI when you're in spear, and when you're in almighty mode. See how like the shield comes out? So let me put the character into a mode real quick that'll help me demonstrate something. Wait. I need you to AA as action 2. Alright. Now they're gonna counterattack. Okay. So this thing, like, let's see, I need to be in spear mode, right? What was I practicing this with? I think it was with this. No, hold on. Hold on, I'm thinking. Wait. There, that's the one. This makes this a really powerful follow-up. So you gotta remember spear mode and almighty mode. Once you're in those modes, you have a free auto GI with AB. That gets you that. It's like, there's so many things that he has that are like natural option selects. It's absurd. And this one's even better. Wait, hold on. Because you can do it as like a follow-up from that. That's Taki's AA. There are people that have faster things than Taki's AA. I don't know if there's an auto GI you can pull out to get the fastest frame inputs. But a lot of people's panic buttons you can really shut down with this. And it's easy to remember too, because it's like dash forward AB, and then it's just another AB off of it. Okay, what else? What else? What was another good one I was thinking of? Oh, I found this early. Oh, wait, you already saw this thing. Or not that. Wait, I wonder how this is gonna work. Ooh! Wait, hold on. Okay, maybe that's not guaranteed. Wait. Where's the GI in this? It should be right up front. Oh, that's it activating. It just like, they don't even flinch. Oh, if I have to do the whole thing. Maybe this is one of those things that I can catch him with. Hold on. I want to see the damage. This is really finicky to catch. Yeah, it's still half health. Man. Every time I discover something new with this character, I have to step back and like collect my thoughts, because there are so many implications on so many other things that he does, because all those like stances are so interlinked and stuff that it's like, oh man. He is a lot. He is a lot to unpack. All right, let's get a new. Oh wait, hold on. I'll show you one other thing. A few moves that you wanna, a few other things just to have in the back pocket. Hold on, let me reset the position. 4B has a nice meaty GI up front. Wait. Nope. Yeah, that's the 4B GIing, but if it doesn't GI, you get a crush off of it. So this is really good for shutting down certain fast frame situations, and it's really good for shutting down reverse edge. Anything with the guard crush is incredibly good for shutting down reverse edge and guard impact. 9B is, like I said, let me turn this shit off. 9B is, like I said, it's my muscle buster setup. But it's also a really, really crazy jumping low. Or 9A. Sorry, 9A. Blech. I get my A and B mixed up sometimes. I have a weird thing with my brain. But yeah, this is actually... Okay, this is actually a move from Spawn, by the way. If you ever played Spawn in Soulcalibur 2 HD Online, this is from Spawn, this is from Spawn, and there are a couple of other moves from Spawn. Actually, I think, hold on. That's from Spawn. Like, the animation of throwing the shield, that's like Spawn's shield throwing animation. Also, this is from Nightmare, which is interesting. It has the exact same function as the one that Nightmare has. This is down away B. This is a really strong follow-up for certain situations. Like when you hit somebody with this is my universal for this. And I throw one of those in when they're waking up. And that's like a shit fucking ton of damage. And you get some good space off of it too. So those moves right there. Then you can throw that in. Man, I gotta really, I just gotta work more on this character. This character is fucking sick. Is that lethal hit only though? It only lethal hits when you hit him from range. If you're at like mid-range, hold on. It doesn't lethal hit. There's a certain range where it starts lethal hitting. There. So it's range dependent. Also, this is good when you want to get in and you know they're gonna try to like kind of like charge you. Any practical use on the chaos dunk? Okay, so the regular dunk, not really. It kind of crosses up, but this is kind of a shitty move. I don't really like this move. When you're out of soul charge, when you're in soul charge, you can do shit like this. And they can cross them up with the chaos dunk. This is actually my go-to soul charge routine. Sometimes if I want to mix them up, I'll do this. To get the auto JI off of that, and then you do the chaos dunk. Basically when you're in soul charge, the only things that really get a benefit off of it are this, and this. I think there might be like one other move. But that's actually legitimately the only thing, and the ones off of the combos. So that's the only situation, that's actually the only thing you really use the soul charge for, but it's so fucking good. Because this move is so fucking good. And then it becomes so much fucking better, because it starts guard crushing, and then you lose, like if they block that, they lose frame advantage, and you can just cross them up and chaos dunk them. I have like done 2/3 damage on people, or like brought them close to death from full in soul charge just with that routine, like on the ones that it worked on. So, all right, that's some Azwel information. That's not like anything comprehensive, but that's probably as much as I'm gonna be able to pull out of my brain right now, while I'm really trying to like fucking get the hang of this shit. Let's get a match. I always have to like step back when I'm using this character too, because it's like, yeah, I gotta chill.